success, mobile success, and I want to deliver on that. This is where we're at in terms of the things that we've gleaned and learned, and sometimes, just trial and error, but you learn things. This is how we navigate. We're having to move fast, but this is where we're at. The three things that I would share with you immediately, they're mobile must in my book, is that you need to get a mobile website. If you don't have a mobile website, if you're still just using a normal website that's not configured for mobile devices, do it right away. Don't do anything else. Get a mobile website. Okay. Number two, I think you need to get a dealership app. And I don't say that because actually we don't sell apps. I'm going to talk to you a little bit. I'll share an offer. We have a section that we can share with you that will talk about what it is that we do. But the reality is you need to get it. Okay. If you already have one, then let's think about the next step, and that is number three, and this is critical. Be strategic in launching and implementing your mobile app. Now, what do I mean by being strategic? We're going to talk about that in just a second, but it's thinking about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, not just getting new technology. We've done that far too often. You think about it with a CRM or a DMS or management tool or some other technology that we get, a new computer system, a new accounting system, and then we don't even use the capabilities. We use maybe a tenth of the capabilities of the program. So you need to think about it. How are we going to launch it? What are we going to do? Okay, and I'll give you a little bit more coaching on this in just a second. This is a quote out of an article, and by the way, I do recommend the reference is right here on the page. It's out of Dealer Marketing Magazine, written by Mike Martinez. Great article in October of 2012. Name of the article was Leading the Third Wave. I hope you just got that there's already been 2 waves ahead of us. So this is the big one coming. We talk about the waves in the surfing analogy. The big wave is coming. There's already been 2 waves. The third wave of the mobile app revolution, and this is about dealerships. What he says is get an app for your dealership right now. Just do it. You can tell I agree. Okay. Then review and analyze the data and put it to work. That's the data that you're getting off your app. If you're not getting analytics off your app, then you've got too limited an app. Even our lowest solution that we offer offers analytics. Keep improving based on what you learn from your customers and their use of the app. And by embracing this is a great note. This always-on behavior, you can surf the third wave to some serious, let's just say it, business. So yeah, it's success. I think it's a great article. It's a couple of pages, really well written. So if you get a chance, go out to the October of 2012 of last year, Dealer Marketing Magazine, Leading the Third Wave of Mobile App Revolution, and give it a read. So what are some of those strategic considerations I talked about? Well, how am I going to get this in customers' hands? That's your first consideration. You got to get it in their hands, which means on their mobile device. How's that going to happen? What are we going to do to promote that? How will they physically download the app? How will we encourage that? How many places and how many ways can we make that easy? And then secondly, and equally important, how can I ensure that it's compelling? Meaning they'll use it. It's something that they want to do. It's something they actually want to share with their friends and neighbors. Looking for a car? Hey, my dealership is a great dealership. In fact, they've got an app. If I want to look for a car, I can just tap on my smartphone screen here, go straight to their inventory. Let me share this app with you. Let me tell you how to download it. And then how are you going to measure traffic and use? If they're not using it, they're not going to retain the app. Now let me restate that because that's an important note for you to write down. If they're not using it, they're not going to retain it. And retention, we often talk about retention of customers. Retention is a word that's used in app technology because it means the retention of the app on the smartphone or the mobile device. And if they don't use it, they're not going to retain it. They will click and delete that from their screen pretty readily. So we need to have something that makes a difference for our customers. And then another strategic consideration is, how does my in-store process, the things that we're doing now in the store, the way that we do business with customers, how we communicate with them, how we greet them from right on the drive, service drive to on the floor, What do we need to change to maximize the return, our investment, not just of money, because it's very affordable now. Money is no longer the consideration, but the investment of our time and our resources, our human resources, to make that something that people are going to keep and use. So that's a key consideration. And then finally, I can't say this enough, but I want you to know that you absolutely have got to ensure that whatever solution you invest in, whatever solution you bring on board, that it plays across all operating systems and platforms, whether that's the iPhone, the iPad, the Android, the Droid tablet, BlackBerry. Yes, BlackBerry. People are still using BlackBerries. The Windows Phone, Kindle Fire, and Barnes & Noble Nook. My daughter uses her Nook as her tablet. That's her tablet. It's a very affordable tablet. A lot of people are starting to do that. So your app needs to be able to live and play within all of those domains and all of those platforms. It's a key consideration. Anything that limits you to one or two or three, even three of these, the big three. How many people do you have with Kindle Fire, Barnes & Noble Nook that need to have your app? So don't limit yourself from the beginning. So the big question coming out of ending this section is it time to put your dealership in your customers' hands? And I think the answer is yes.